Let's get you a big news break coming in. A win for our forces against Red Terror in a massive operation, an anti-Naxal operation that was conducted in Chhattisgarh. 10 Naxals have been killed. This has happened, in fact, in the Gariaband district, including a top Naxal commander, Manoj Balkrishna, being killed. There was a bounty of 1 crore on his head. It was based on specific intel that he was present in that area, that an operation was launched yesterday. He's a top Naxal commander, Manoj Balkrishna, who's now in fact been eliminated in this operation. He had a bounty of 1 crore. Someone who's led many operations against our forces has now been eliminated. This takes us one step closer to in fact, eliminating Red Terror completely. Home Minister Amit Shah has spoken of it, giving 2026 as the deadline by which he vows India will be Naxal-free. I want to bring in Sumi for more details on this. She's joining us from Chhattisgarh. Sumi, get us the details of this particular operation, another successful one for our forces against Naxals.
Yes, absolutely. As you correctly pointed out, that this operation was entirely based on the input of the presence of Balkrishna in the area of Gariaband, and in fact, in Mainpur area, this particular operation is right now underway, and this encounter is underway in the forests of Mainpur, and in fact, it involves the security forces, including CRPF, STF, and COBRA, and along with the district police officials who are engaged in this fierce gun battle. And in fact, the operation, the exchange of fire initiated this afternoon when there was a gun battle from their side. And in fact, the initial report are suggesting that 8 to 10 Naxals have been neutralized so far, but officials are not confirming the number as of now. But what we're also looking at is Amresh Sharma, the IG, who is overlooking the entire operations and monitoring. He's on the way, and in fact, he has also confirmed that Balkrishna has lost his life, who's carrying a bounty of 1 crore, and he was this community member. He was the central committee member, and usually central committee member of the Odisha cadre or of any cadre for that matter carries a bounty of 1 crore and more. So this is a major achievement by the Chhattisgarh police, and in fact, Amit Shah, as you correctly pointed out, has been voicing out, and in fact has been very determined about this one fact, that India will be Red Terror free soon, and this is certainly a major milestone.
So one step closer to that particular mission. Thanks very much, Sumi, for those details. More breaking news coming in, this one from Nepal. And in a big step towards consensus over who will lead Nepal now, Gen Z group leader has confirmed that they are ready to accept the leadership of former Chief Justice Sushila Karki. Her name has been doing the rounds since yesterday, and sources in fact have told India Today that at this point, while no formal invitation has been given to Sushila Karki to become the interim head, there has been a lot of conversation right now taking place. We understand that there were some dissenting views against Sushila Karki. Other names were being propped up, but the information we're getting right now is that leaders slowly from Gen Z are speaking up for Sushila Karki. It definitely looks like the majority view is in favor of her taking over as the interim head of Nepal. But a formal announcement is awaited, and perhaps it will take a few more rounds of talks, even perhaps a meeting with the president for a formal announcement. So that's all we have time for in this edition of Super 6. Thanks very much for tuning in.